This SSD is great. I installed it in an Asus C170 Pro Gaming/Aura motherboard. Board recognized it immediately, Windows 10 installed in minutes, and everything is super fast. A few notes below: make sure whatever you're installing this in has full support for it. My Mobo had a dedicated slot. Yours may not, so be careful and do your research. Download the latest drivers from Samsung. It will install and work without them, but I would still suggest it. You shouldn't need to worry about any sort of Windows 10 activation if you already had Windows 10 on your machine previously. Windows 10 ties itself to deeper hardware, your motherboard I believe, to know if it's activated or not. If you are swapping motherboards as well, you can tie your Windows 10 key to your Microsoft account and activate it after install. Awesome product. I've had this for about a month and a half now. Boots to Windows in under 4 seconds, I have MSI Fast Boot turned on. Games load really quick. An excerpt of the conclusion from our published story: these drives are absolutely amazing. They will typically run you around $50 $100 more than a SATA SSD of equivalent capacity, but will deliver a much great difference in transfer speed. As the main drive in a system, we found that the operating system boots quite similar to that of a SATA SSD. There is a pretty noticeable increase in such performance, but not as much as to justify the difference in price in some cases. You most likely won't see the performance increase you got switching from an HDD to a SATA SSD originally. However, the increase can be pretty good depending on the configuration of your system, if all apps installed and running in the background are located on the same drive, versus having to pull some of them from other drives that may be slower. When it comes to copying or saving data however, encoding video, for example, to a Samsung EVO series drive results in the system bottlenecking everywhere but drive performance, making these drives a great solution if you spend a lot of time working with 4K video. The EVO series seem to be our absolute favorite when it comes to performance/price. The Samsung EVO series are perfect for power users and professionals looking for the read/write rate who can afford the difference in price. In fact, price is the only thing stopping the drive from being a perfect 10 score-wise, since we'd like it to be much easier to make the jump for consumers. Because 1 TB plus is still far too expensive compared to something like a 4 to 8 TB HDD. If you have found our review helpful, please vote it as helpful below so I know. This helps me provide quality feedback in the future. Fast and very nice looking, the name and logos are not upside down so it fits well with the MV. Black on black is always nice for any build. Even though I did put a neck cover on one of them. Pretty good performer. It was really easy to install and worked very well with my Ryzen 1600 using Asus X370 Promo board. 1. Easy install: just pop it in and screw it down. Click link in description for more reviews.